everyone, beautiful moms. I hope everyone is doing great. Everybody is doing amazing. My name is Bricia Mayembo, aka the Mommy Coach, the Healing Coach, on a mission to help my moms heal from past trauma, discover the true purpose, and enjoy the motherhood in any season. So we've been doing. I hope you're having a great Sunday. We've been doing, starting doing a 7-day live challenge on my TikTok channel. And if you've been follow here, I told you guys I've learned and I'm really trying to be obedient of the call I receive. And I do believe I'm so thankful and grateful for all the social media that we have right now. And when other people are complaining and just only focusing on the negative, some people are really taking advantage of it. And as believers, as child of God, we should be really, really, really mindful of the way we are really, really, really using it and stop just focusing on the negative. So I'm thankful that I'm here. I'm thankful that I have different option. I'm thankful that I am here. And thank you for everyone who has already subscribed to the vision. Thank you for everyone who's commenting, subscribing, sharing. I truly appreciate you. So I've already, and I thank God that I've already, what I did, as soon as I heard the Spirit say download all the video, I didn't even know, I thought it was a joke, that band thing. So I downloaded all my videos that I've already did on TikTok and uploaded them on here on YouTube. So you haven't missed anything. Hello everyone who's signing up. Welcome. We're doing the 5-day, 7-day challenge, and we could not do that on TikTok. So now here, because the live function isn't working, even though TikTok is back. So we're doing that here. So share with your friend. This is my English channel. Share that with your friend. Invite your friends. And today is day 5. We're gonna talk about mom guilt. We're gonna talk about how to get rid of mom guilt. The reason why you need to stop feeling mom guilt. Whatever you are, new mom or mom to be, I want you to really listen to this because I personally suffer from that for many years. And I'm doing this challenge for myself because again, there are so many things that the Lord has told me to do, and I procrastinated, I postponed it, I waited it, and the same thing that I'm doing, and even this channel right now has been, given to me a long time ago, but I keep on saying that I don't have time and etc. I keep on finding reason not to show up. And one of the word this year, it's really going board. It's we entering. We were leaving 2024 with gratitude and entering with gratitude and thanksgiving. And part of it, in order for us to receive, we like the word, sharing a little bit of the word this morning at church. We had a pastor was talking about talking about really like the work. That was the title. And as part of the work, he was like a lot of believers don't receive the promise, don't get what God has promised them, because all they do is just pray. They just pray, they wait, they just pray, they sleep, they just fast. That's all they do. So they're focusing on the spiritual part of which is amazing. But what they forget is say faith without work is dead. So you might be believing God, I don't know, for a new house. You might be believing God for a spouse. You might be believing God for a job or a new job or promotion. But all you're doing is just sitting, praying, and doing the positive affirmation. That I do believe in that, okay? The power of talk, and I talk about it in one of the days. Watch out what the words that are coming out of your mouth. But in between, you need to do the work. You need to do the work. So there are challenges, there's number. Like I said, okay, for example, God, by April, by my birthday, I want to have 1,000 people subscribe on YouTube, or 2,000 or more, at least 1,000 within the next 90 days. But in order for it to happen, even if I'm thanking God in advance what's going to happen, even though I'm believing God for this, I have to put some work. And this message it was just on point, y'all. I'm just sharing what happened today, and maybe somebody needs to do that, needs to hear that. Sometimes you believe in God for something, but until you stand up and doing the work, you're doing something, because God bless the work of our hand. It's never going to just come. You're not going to be sleeping and then the husband is going to appear, for example, okay? For those who are believing for a spouse. He's not going to just lay down and give you a permission as you're laying down and just praying and fasting. No. work, there needs to be some work you need to do. For us, like women, every year, how many women are saying that I want to lose weight? How many women saying that, I want to lose extra 5 pounds? But if you're not doing any work, there's no plan attached to the goal that you have, attached to the vision that you have, attached to your dream. There's not gonna be any change. You're still gonna be the same thing the same one at the end of December, December 31st, 2025, because you haven't done any work. So it's really, really conscious. I wanted to share that with you to begin with, and we're talking about the mom guilt. What is mom guilt? Mom guilt, and it's a day 5 of our challenge, 7 days. So we have 2 more days. If even if it happens there on TikTok still, I will still upload it so you guys don't miss anything. Okay, so don't worry about it because I'm very intentional on my platform. I make sure that I share everything that I do. I make sure everybody's informed because everybody's not everybody is in the same platforms. Okay, some people are not on social media, or some people choose just to focus on YouTube and stay on YouTube. Regardless, you're here, so I'm thankful for you. Whether you're gonna watch that live, say hashtag live. If you're watching a replay, still we value you. If you subscribe after this live or as you're watching the replay, welcome, welcome to the healing team. So, what is mom guilt? Guilt is that guilt that we have, okay, as mom, saying that okay, I'm not a good mom, for example. I haven't done my the job well. Maybe I'm not doing the work that I'm supposed to do well. So you have that guilt inside guilt. You have it's kind of frustrating. That guilt is kind of frustrating because you believe internally, and most of the time nobody's telling you that you're not a good mom. You believe yourself that you're not a good mom. You believe yourself that you're not doing enough, like good enough. You believe that I don't know, maybe like doing the work you're supposed to, house on your own, taking care of your kids the perfect way you want it. And most of it, it's because we spend our time, we waste our time, we waste our energy, number one, by focusing on what other moms are doing, by focusing on what other people are doing, by focusing on what is like your neighbor or your friends, because as women, we always have conversation with other women, and we always compare. Most of the time, I used to be that one. I'm not saying that I'm like perfect. No, I suffered that because I spend my time, my life, my precious time comparing to another mom. And one thing also, now we compare our body, we compare our family, we compare the situation that we are in, we compare our finances, we compare our body. And God knows that for so many years, I suffered for that. And let me tell you something. I understood that I had to learn to love myself in any size, in any season. And most of us, once you start having babies, your body fluctuated. Okay, God knows. Sometimes you lose weight, some people lose weight, some people gain weight, etc. For example, with my first pregnancy, I've gained a lot of weight. Like, oh, I've gained a lot of weight. When I was expecting my son, my God, I was back home. I was eating like a cow. I'm sorry. I was eating like I was eating for 20 kids, like I was having twins. Guess what? Because I wasn't mindful of what I was eating, because I was just eating just because I wanted to eat, because I was thinking that, oh, you have to eat because you're expecting. Back home, we're saying that people would joke, you have to eat for two people, etc. That was a wrong belief. Thank God that I stopped that belief with the princess, and I learned to do it. But because I was not having the knowledge that I know now, that I'm sharing, maybe there's a new mom, or a mom to be right now, or someone who had done that mistake too, and your next point is you're going to be mindful. I gained so much weight by eating for two people, because literally I was eating for two people. And let me tell you, I love my son and I don't regret anything, but it was a big baby. It was a big baby. And as a result of that, I gained so much weight. I was tired. I was depressed. It was so horrible. And I will compare myself to when I was, I don't know, 16, 17, and etc. My little skinny one. I was never skinny. That's I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was never skinny. I wasn't born skinny. Even this morning, I asked again my mom. I was still a chubby, but I wasn't like overweight like you said. But still, I would compare myself. I don't know, to a teenage. To I wanted to have that size. I remember always buying dresses. Okay, let me do, guys, if you can share it again. Let me try if I can share. Give me just 1 second. If I can share it again with give me just 1 second, please. Don't go if you hear with another women, other young women saying that okay, I wanted to be like them. I wanted to have my teenage size, weight size, etc., dress size. And I remember, and the thing is, when we have that attitude, we don't realize that. Okay, so I will buy. I remember I'll buy clothes. Okay, the normal size that I want to have, and I will keep them in my closet, saying that, oh, one day or soon I'm gonna wear that when I'm gonna be size 8 again, or size 9 again, or size 6 again. It's good in some ways, but if you find a size on that, okay, if that becomes, like, I don't know, an obsession, then there's something else that you need to deal with instead of focusing on the weight or on the thing. But I was so desperate to look like another women. Other women have that size, have that thing, have that same clothes, that I will go and buy. I would look for a celebrity. Now I don't care anymore, because I love them. I love me in every season. But I used to just have. I remember having subscription magazine, whatever it's fashion, whatever, because I so wanted to look like everybody else, that I always want to buy the clothes that they have. I would subscribe to magazine because I wanted to know what the celebrity were wearing, and I'll go buy the clothes, put that in the closet. Sometimes that buying stuff that I normally could not afford, and by saying that I could not afford, mean that I was putting stuff on credit cards. So I had so many credit cards, and it's pretty being transparent with you guys. So many credit cards, that at some point it was overwhelming, and I was spending the money that I didn't have, because I'm not saying that if you are using credit cards you broke or wrong. If you know how to use credit cards, if you know how to manage your money, it's good. But I did not learn to manage my money until I was in debt, seriously in debt. I was making money, but I was spending everything. I was a fool. Like the fool say, the wise keep some, that the fool spend everything. Okay, that's what I was. Just because I wanted to look like another women, I wanted to look like other mom, I wanted to resemble them. But as we're doing it, we're making ourselves miserable, because, like I say, God, the way God like made us was not a mistake. The color of your skin, I used not to like the color of my skin. I thought I was too dark. I used to envy the lighter skinned women. And let me, today I look at myself in the mirror. I say, that's why I call every woman beautiful. I say, hi, beautiful. I love the way I look. I love every inches of my body on my skin, because God said that He knows how many hair. Like, have you ever counted your hair? But He knows, because He's the one who created you. He's the one who made you. He's the one who literally, who knows, everything was on purpose. Your eyes are there to see. He knows the reason why you have those lazy eyes. He knows the reason why you have brown eyes. He knows the reason why you have those small big lips. Whatsoever that you have, the way that God made me, I had to learn to love myself the way that God made me. I learned to accept the season. And number two, let me say that we're making the reason why we compare, because we don't embrace the season. Maybe the season that you are in, you might be expecting a child right now, so your body is literally it's not yours no more, because you have another some little tiny bitty like person who's literally controlling yourself. Like, sometimes you eat, that's why I say that you have envy. Sometimes you want to eat stuff that it's not you, it's the baby that wants to eat certain thing. If you never been to that, you will not believe that the pregnancy changing your taste. I had so many things that I loved to do before pregnancy that I wasn't doing when I was pregnant. So everything changes because it's a season. Even when you give birth to the child, there's different thing that changes. But you have to understand, for example, talking about the body, your body is gonna change, and according to the 50 bed, you have to learn to enjoy the season that you are in. You have to learn to be thankful for the season you are in. You have to be like really grateful, for example, that your mom. There are many women, they have been married for 20, 15, 30 years. They have never had a child. So it's hard, okay? The moods, flexibility, the like the thing that you're feeling and stuff, nauseous and stuff. This is just a season, it's gonna pass. So you should not be feeling guilty because of that. You should not be feeling like, oh, regretting, maybe I should have not done it. No, it's a beautiful thing. It's an amazing thing. You need to be thankful. You need to be blessed to be able to give birth. Okay, that is just a season. The same thing as you breastfeeding, as you doing what you need to do to nurture your child. It is just a season, and as the season changing, your body's gonna change. Everything else is going to change. You just have to accept it. You just have to be thankful for that season, and you need to be. And as you're being thankful for the season, God is going to bless you with even more of what you have. And of course, now we have different alternatives as part of the body. You can go for a walk because it took me forever to go back, okay, because I had a C-section. But for other people, still, you can go with the walk. I remember I started walking with the baby on the stroller, okay, on the stroller. I'll go around the stadium. I'll go in the park with her walking. She was still even. I remember I would see little moms, and I'd be doing just a little jump, no jokes. I mean jogs, and I will have a water or bottle or milk or stuff, and I'll be, I've been giving her a bottle she was holding while we walk, and other men will like, whoa, I never done that. But that's how it is. You do as it is. That's your season. You have to embrace your season. Maybe if you say that, maybe you cannot go outside. It's winter right now. I have a stepper, and I think I shared the stepper. I'm going to share that with you. Also, a picture. I have a stepper that I got because I wanted to stop the excuses that it's cold, or I cannot go to the gym, or I cannot go outside. Because literally, personally, I love to be in outside in nature. But with the weather, for example, during the summer, it's too hot. So if it's too hot, I don't want to get sunburn. I don't go work out. And guess what? Summer lasts for like 3 months. So for 3 months, you'll be sitting, eating, not doing what you're supposed to do, getting more weight, and feeling even more worse. So guess what? I had to find this season I'm able to do that. So I do that from home instead of worry about it. Whatever it's cold, snowing, whatsoever, I have my stepper every single day for 30 minutes, non-negotiable. Whether it's the morning or in evening, Monday to Saturday, I step. That is my exercise right now. That's what I enjoy right now. Some of the time you have YouTube. Thank God you have so many YouTube. Like this one is like I was saying that some people take the social media for granted, or some people only focus on the negativity. But I've learned so much even on YouTube. There are so many people who are gifted, who have channels that offer their services for, I mean, for free, that blesses people. So there's so many nice videos that you can start with. I have my fitness coach that I've had since 2018. Okay, I started following her on her channel. I started doing exercise for free on her channel before I joined her membership for like years before that. So there's so many now. There's no more excuses. You can be on YouTube just as I'm teaching you how to get rid of mom guilt. There's so many things you can learn to that. So stop sitting and just like regretting or stuff like that. There are solution. Whatever that you need, just start how to fix that, how to do this whatsoever, and just look. Now I'm talking to you because I'm sharing my experience. I'm teaching you different things because I've passed that. Years ago, there was YouTube was not even the way it is. So take advantage of it. Don't just sit on it and say no, it's just for the devil and thing. Like a lot of Christian people, we take everything for spiritual. No, they are teaching right now. We like it's the social media platform. The universe is opening. The world is opening. Take advantage of it. Whatever that you need, don't stay there, be miserable, be depressed. Find, look for somebody to help you. Look, somebody has a solution to your problem. I guarantee you, no matter what it is, it might be free or it might cost you just a little penny. Just the choice is yours. So that's one thing to get rid of that concerning the weight, the weight. So you have to do that. Other people maybe just have to like think about, okay, what's causing you the weight. If you're feeling guilty because someone is smaller than you, what's causing you the weight? Why is your weight fluctuating? Yeah, you had kids and you still have that mommy weight for years and stuff. What's causing it? Is it that you're working too hard, that you don't have time to really be mindful of what you're eating? Is it that the environment that you are is stress? Because stress also can cause you personally. When I'm stressed, I gain weight. My sister or other friend that I know, when they're stressed, they lose weight. So where are you now mentally? Where are you now emotionally? What's going on again? Because I'm as a healing and transformation coach specialized in trauma. I can tell you, if you're dealing with trauma right now, that can also cause you to gain weight or extremely lose weight. So all of that those are the factors that we usually don't take advantage of it. Okay, because as women, we're supposed to be in a nice environment. As women, I always say that we women, we are like flowers that need to be gardened. So we in a garden. So in the garden, as women, if you're not in a garden where we plant it, there's peace, there's love, there's understanding, there's you constantly be complimented, you constantly be appreciated as a woman. Like you will not even suffer the mommy guilt if your kids will come saying, "Now I'm thankful that you are mom." That's what my daughter told me all the time. I'm thankful that you are mom. Or if you marry, your husband say, "Now I'm so blessed that you are, you're a great mom. I'm good that those words or affirmation. We need that. I always say that women need those affirmations. Women need those compliments more than men need, like men need respect. So if you are in an environment where instead of being complimented all the time, instead of being appreciated all the time, all you need to do is just being cursed at, be yelled at. Of course, you're going to be in a stress environment, and even worse, again, if you are expecting and you're living that, that is a toxic environment that you should not be with. So because of that, mentally not being stable, and I always say that before you remove, you fight to remove the weight on your body, remove the weight in your mind, because our mind is really something. We store everything in your mind. So you can take any pills that you want, you can take anything that you want, you can work as hard as you want. If you are not stable emotionally, I'm telling you, your weight will not change. That is something that we don't talk about, because your emotion, everything, your mind is your wheel, your will, your emotion. Okay, you need to take care of your mind. What's going on in your mind? What is causing the situation to be the way it is? You need to be mindful for that. Are you dealing with trauma right now? You need to heal your trauma first. Once you have dealt with the trauma, once you have gone to therapy, if you can go to therapy, if you have I don't know, if you have a program, some churches have programs. Okay, if you have that, go take advantage of it. Okay, if you have insurance that allow you to have that, go. Some work jobs also even offer some therapy section for free. You just have to look and ask. Do take advantage of it. Do take advantage. The company already paid for it. Do take advantage of it. Don't just there. If you know you have that therapy 1 hour a month for free, go take it. Go do it. And I always say, one of my favorite phrases. Personally, I'm not a strong woman. I am a woman. Period. So if you are, as a human being, as a human being, if you know you're feeling stressed, if you know at home it's not easy, it's not that easy, and you cannot talk to anybody, go find for those free counseling session and subscribe to it. Sign up for them. Some of them are free, like I say, on your job site. Some company are really mindful now about the mental health, so they don't play with it. They have different department with different organizations. So deal with it and see with that, and see if you're not gonna feel better about it. I'm telling you, I guarantee you, most of the time it's just we don't know that we don't know. Okay, but there's help. There's so many things that is now available, especially after COVID. So deal with that. Is it your child that is causing you that guilt, meaning that okay, you don't know how to take care of your child? Maybe it's your first child. Look in the community. Find someone, an elder who is, I'm African, so I always talk about we have a whole community, a whole tribe back home. Here is different. Find a mom who already has a child. Join a mom Facebook group, for example. Okay, now we're in the internet. There's gonna be a mom who has had 10 kids, who has had 3 kids, who has had 3 kids. That you can say, you know what? I'm sorry. I know I'm a new mom. I don't know. I'm expecting mom. I don't know what to do, etc. I'm just feeling. Even you can feel that mom guilt way before you even have a child. Okay, that's natural. You can be, I have anxiety, like I don't know how to breastfeed, or I don't know how to take care of a child. Can you just share with me what was your first experience like? And as mom, usually we be happy to share our experience with other mom. Be friend with mom in your community, like around your area, that you can meet. I know that the health center, usually some of them have classes, free classes for mom. Go attend those classes, because that guilt comes from the fact that we don't know that we don't know. And those information are so crucial that even if you want it or not, somebody knows. So you there doing those meetings, those free section, you will have somebody who's going to help you, who's going to teach you how to breastfeed for the first time, how to hold your breast, how to hold the baby, how to take care of yourself. If some of them do, that's what one of I do, because again, I recently become a certified doula, and I was doing that for many years. I've always, as African, my mom taught me how to do massage. My mom had taught me how to take care of a mom who just giving birth. That is something traditional, but not coming here in America, I didn't know it was something that you could be certified. So now today, I'm thankful that I went to classes with you. It wasn't easy, but now I'm fully certified. So I understand that how it is, being mindful of that. So there's gonna be women in the room who are gonna teach you how to do that, and it's really, really, it's just like a joy for some of them. There are women who's gonna teach you how to take care of yourself. The woman is gonna talk to you about what to eat or what not to eat. Some even are going to be bored by telling you that those are the mistakes that I made when I was expecting. So in today's society, there are so many people that you can do. There's so many ways to get rid of that. Okay. And another way, how do we solve that? And we're going to finish by that. How do we fix that mommy gate? It's like I told you, first of all, join other moms group, like have friends, have a community that you can share with. Go outside the house, because sometimes, especially if you work from home, or if your mom a stay-at-home mom, sometimes it's hard, okay, emotionally. You stay home nine, in the house the whole day by yourself, and the kids is hard, especially if you have other young kids that you're taking care of. So step out of your house a little bit. Go take breaks regularly. I will always say that if your kids is sleeping, sleep while your kid is sleeping, if you can sleep. Because sometimes we don't sleep at night as mom. So step out in the community, and then find out something. It's moment to find out things that you used to like before you were a mom. That is really, really crucial. A lot of women, once they become moms, they forget about themselves. That's why, for example, in my ward on Friday, we do mommy self-care day, because that day I focus on me. That day I find something that makes me happy. That day I find something that bring me joy. That day I find something that kind of lift myself up. So find something, whatever is painting that you used to enjoy, whatever is jogging that you used to enjoy, whatever is sewing. And like I said, even on YouTube, you can find so many free videos of people who are gonna, because one thing that I always wanted to, so I started sewing lesson, and then I stopped. But this year I want to go back to sewing. Okay, I want to go back to sewing because I love it. I want to make clothes for myself. I want to make clothes for the princess, etc. That is something that I enjoy doing. I just love using my 10 fingers. So what do you like to do? Is it like doing makeup? Is it doing hair? Is it what is one of the hobby that makes you that makes you happy? Go do for it. Find a way to do it. Go back to that passion. And as you're doing it, the stress that you're feeling as a mom is gonna go away, not overnight, but you're gonna feel fulfilled. And one other thing is also, what is, do everything to heal. If you've been to trauma, heal, and also find your purpose. Find the reason why you were here, beside just becoming a mom, or because or beside becoming a spouse, somebody's spouse. Find your mission, and then once you find that mission is going to be the reason why you get up every single day. That mission is going to make you fulfill. The mission makes you fulfill. The marriage doesn't make you fulfill. Having kids doesn't make you fulfill. You only be fulfilled and happy with yourself and satisfied with who you are once you do the work that God has called us here on earth to do. Personally, I am so happy and thankful that now, I discovered my purpose to help mom heal from past trauma, enjoy discover the true purpose, and of course, enjoy the motherhood on every season. That's what I do. I help mom. So my mission, my purpose has just been amazing. Now I'm happier. Anytime that I do my lives, I do the videos, or I do the challenge like the one I'm doing, I am fulfilling the purpose. So I can teach like this a whole day for years, for weeks, because that's what I enjoy. Some other people might be just like, I don't know, cooking. I like to do cooking also, but it's just I do what I like to do, but I love, teaching. Some other people that be just like, what, I don't know, doing makeup. Then find where your heart beats. Some people might be just like, I don't know, drawing. Find what you love to do, and I'm telling you, and that mission. And one thing that you have to understand: the gift that God gave you is not your gift. It's not for yourself. It's to serve other people. So as you're finding it, I'm telling you, that gift is going to come out, because now you're not going to be focusing on yourself. You're not going to be focusing on what's missing in your life. You're going to be going out there and serving the world. And that's what I'm believing for everyone here. So again, that's what I wanted to share with you today. As your homework, I want you to be really mindful and get inside. What, have you said for mom gift? What has stopped you from really doing what you're supposed to do? What is missing, what's causing or not for you. I don't know, if you always wanted to draw, what's stopping you from drawing? If you always wanted, like, I don't know, to teach, or to write a book or do something, what's really stopping you from doing what you love doing? So thank you so much again for tuning in. Thank you so much again for watching us. This was day 5 of our 7-day challenge. And again, if we are going live maybe on TikTok again, if it goes back operational, I might go. Even if I do go, I will still upload the live, the videos here, so you guys can also take advantage of it. Again, if you're not subscribed, if you're watching, if this video just as a replay, or just it dawned on you, please do stop and subscribe, and support a mission, support small YouTubers, and stuff. We're just starting and just being obedience. And I pray that has been really helpful for you. It's been a blessing for me to serve you. Remember that you're born for a purpose. So never compare your life, the season that you're in with someone else's season. I want you to embrace, your uniqueness. Know that you're unique, your story is unique, and the world needs the hear mom. So, girl, here, love you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.